Evelyn says she saw her former friend Kalisha go live on social media, blasting her and accusing her of drugging people. In this live, Kalisha said that Evelyn was secretly lacing a drink she calls jungle juice with ecstasy. Kalisha also said Evelyn set her up to get robbed of thousands of dollars worth of jewelry and cash. Check this out. Kalisha, tell me about your former friendship with Evelyn.
My former friendship with Evelyn, I had made a Facebook post stating that I want another best friend. She had inboxed me with the emoji eyes. I sent it back. She said best friend. I said sure. From that day, we used to match with shoes. We went everywhere, hair, clothes, everything. So she started being a snake. You laced my drink and you set me up to get robbed. She can't say she didn't because she did.
She laced your drink?
Yes, with ecstasy.
How do you know she laced it?
The only reason why I know that she did ecstasy, Evelyn does ecstasy herself. One day she had pills, and I didn't want her, I'm my best friend, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do it with you. So I know what an ecstasy pill feels like when you're on it by yourself.
Both times when you knew you were taking it, and then after drinking her jungle juice, you felt the same way?
Yes.
Did you question her and say, hey, did you put ecstasy
I did. I asked her, I said, best friend, what you got in here? She laughed. She was like, ecstasy. I said, you for real, best friend? She was like, no, I'm just playing, ha, ha, ha. I said, oh, you're crazy.
Other than you say anything about her jungle juice?
Yes. When I went live on Facebook, people that I don't even know had came forward. It was one girl said she went into the hospital. One was throwing up. One basically couldn't even breathe. And this is people I don't even know. They was in my message request.
What's this about you being a victim of a robbery?
One day, me and my ex broke up. Evelyn knew what I was going through. She basically was like, best friend, about to ride around. One day, I came to my house, my door was open. I go upstairs in my room. When I say over $3,500 worth of jewelry gone, I mean rings, bracelets, earrings, necklaces. $200 was gone. 5 pairs of my Air Jordans, and she even stole my mailbox.
Stole your mailbox?
She stole my mailbox. I didn't even know my mailbox was stolen until Evelyn said, best friend, your mailbox is gone.
Like the mailbox
off
by the street?
Off the house. No, off my house. She took my mailbox off my house.
Why would somebody steal a mailbox?
I guess she thought she was a mailman. I don't know. She took my mailbox.
And you think Evelyn did all this?
Yep.
She's the one who came in your house, stole the jewelry and the money?
No. How I figured out, I was that one day my ex wanted to rekindle, and she's like, your best friend is not your best friend. And I'm like, who? And she said, Evelyn. I said, why? And she said, because she put it in her head to take my stuff and to sell it, to rob me and sell it.
Your ex told you this?
Yes, face to face, yes.
And did he admit to doing it?
Yes.
He stole from you?
Yes, she is a girl. My ex-girlfriend, yes. She admitted that she stole my stuff and that Evelyn put it in her mind.
A girlfriend, not a boyfriend.
Yes, my ex-girlfriend, yes. She admitted that she took my stuff.
And what'd you do to that girl?
Huh? Whooped her ass.
Okay. You heard the question.
Yeah.
And you got attacked by an ex?
She tried to attack me, and I feel like Evelyn was behind that too, because there's no way that she knew to meet me at the stop sign and cut me off.
Your ex met you at the stop sign?
Yes, and Evelyn was in the car with me. In the passenger, and I was driving Evelyn's car.
You told her where, you think she told your ex
where I was, yes.
Now, you made a live post a few days ago, right?
No, it was like last week.
Last week. Well, that's a few days ago. What made you do this?
It was an incident where, you know, Evelyn had her little incident with somebody else, and my name came up. My name came up, and my kid's name came up. And one thing about me, I am a mother before anything. Do not mention my kids. So that triggered me, and I went live, and I told everybody how she had me lacing. She had put ecstasy in my drinks, and that if anybody drank it after her, she laced their drinks too. So with me voicing that, that's when everybody came forward and was inboxing. I'm like, yeah, she did this to me too.
Okay. Let's meet your former friend, Evelyn. How you doing?
Hi.
You know, we used to, when I was in the Marine Corps, the juice that they'd serve in a child, we called jungle juice. And nobody put anything in it, though.
This is a lie. I don't know. You just ruined my life. I've been a good friend to you. Like,
ruin your life, Evelyn.
Girl,
you're a bad person. I ruined your life. Evelyn, you don't remember telling me one day when I asked you what was in your ecstasy, in the drink you lied and said, you said ecstasy.
You a liar.
I'm lying.
You a liar.
I'm lying.
Yes,
you're
a liar.
sick.
You're a liar.
You're sick.
That's you.
This is how you look. You're sick.
You're sick.
That's what you're sick. Okay. You're sick. And I promise you.
Kiki, I'm not arguing with you.
Okay.
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 You guys were best of friends, right? What do you think ended that?
Because she wanted me to come outside, and the day I got kids. I'm a single mom. So it's not, you get mad when I don't want to come outside with you. I'm
like
going to
go somewhere?
Yeah, like she want to go to parties. Like she party every weekend, literally.
I do. I got the money for it.
I'm not doing that. I'm a mom.
Yeah,
You
so-
saying that, but
So I
don't you
can't do
always want me to come party with you, so I'm gonna give you the same energy. What you mean? I'm gonna give you the same energy. You invite me everywhere, right? So I'm gonna invite you everywhere
Kiki,
too.
you
And I
yelling.
always
I
go
don't
out with
care.
no,
Okay,
no,
you
let me
don't go
talk.
nowhere with me.
I always
I
go
don't
out
talk to
with
you.
you,
I don't
right?
care.
With your
You
scary
don't.
ass, I always go out with you,
Girl,
right?
you don't go nowhere with me.
Everybody
You
wanna
don't
get
go
up on
nowhere
you. Who
with me.
there? Me, right? You call
Girl,
me,
you
right?
don't go
You're
nowhere with
scary.
me. Girl, you
You're
don't go
scary.
nowhere
I'm
with
glad
me.
you brought me on the
Okay,
show,
don't go
though.
nowhere,
Thank you. I'm glad you brought me on the
Okay,
show, though.
Kiki.
Thank you,
All
because
right,
you're a
Kiki.
compulsive
I'm not-
liar.
okay.
You're a narcissist.
I'm
You're
not
delusional.
arguing
You
with
live
you.
your own lives.
Okay.
Girl,
All
you
right,
pregnant?
Kiki. Why you worrying about what my pregnancy for?
Oh, because that's a lie, too.
Girl, you all in my business. I'm not gonna do all that with you.
I mean, you told Facebook,
Now
right?
what?
You told
Okay.
Facebook, right?
Kiki,
It's
we're not here for that. You
worldwide,
worry
right?
about
My
me
name's Kalisha.
pregnant.
What?
It don't matter.
Have you ever laced her drink?
No, I did not.
Have you ever laced anybody's drink?
No, I did not. I'm not that type of person. So.
Why do you think everybody's talking about your juice, that it's screwing them up?
Because they can't handle liquor. It's just liquor. So it's,
Just like, what kind of liquor?
it's 20 liquors, 20 different.
20 different liquors?
Yeah,
That's a
dark,
lot.
10 dark, 10 light. It's tequila,
10 dark,
gin,
10 light?
vodka, tequila, all that in there.
Do you drink it?
Yes, I do.
You like it?
Yeah. I
I
drink
know
straight
people
liquor.
that's alcoholics that can't even function with your drinks. Okay?
That's on you.
You had on who? On me? I didn't say
You said
me.
you put candy in it,
Yeah,
right?
I put candy in it.
What kind?
Starburst,
Ooh, that's delicious.
Sour Patches, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Do you grind it up or?
No,
You
it put
just
the
floats?
ice and it just melt
Oh,
myself.
nice. You've taken ecstasy?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. You still do?
Mm-hmm.
And how does it make you feel?
Fine, I'd be fine.
Yeah. But you don't give it to her?
No,
You used to it. That's why you fine.
girl. Okay, that's fine.
Did you have, her ex says that she went over there and robbed her, and she admitted that I came in and took jewelry, money, but that you told her to do it.
No, I did not.
You didn't do that?
No, not at
I
all.
told you she said that. I told you she
Did
told
you
you
ever
that
give
she
her
lied.
ex her location so she
No,
could-
I did not.
You didn't do that. Would you like to be friends with Kalisha?
No,
No more?
no.
We never
I
I
just-
have not spoke to this girl, so when she say stay out of her life, I don't talk
But
to
the
this
point
girl.
is you
Girl,
were
the last
best.
time I talked to her was in July.
Yeah, but I'm
When
saying.
No,
I
it
cut you
wasn't.
off. Yes,
Why
it
you
was.
lying?
Okay,
You just
but-
text my phone.
Girl,
but at
bye.
one point, you guys were best friends.
Ugh. Yeah, we were. She's a snake.
That's
She's a
you.
snake.
That's
and everybody
you.
knows
That's
she's
why
a
none of
snake.
your friends is your friends.
Who? I
Girl,
would take a
'cause
potty grass
you
for
a
that
liar.
snake.
You a
Girl,
liar.
you miss me so much.
No,
You bet you miss me, girl.
I
You're
don't.
lying.
That's on
You
your-
came to
I
our
don't.
parties.
I
You're
don't.
lying.
I don't.
You want to be
I
around me
don't.
so bad. You want to be. You
Girl,
can never step like me.
I'm
What
not
do you
your
mean?
loud.
With your
I
mixed
don't.
match ass. You
Okay.
can never step like me.
Girl,
You're
okay,
trash.
okay,
You're
okay,
trash.
Kiki.
You're trash. That's why you don't have friends. Everybody you
Okay.
hang with, everybody you hang with is under 25 years old. You
Girl,
got the
how you
same
know I
people that
don't?
wrote me and told me that, girl.
Okay, Kiki.
Evelyn, I'm
I
all
don't care.
right.
Stop talking to me.
Okay.
What were you hoping
Okay.
for today?
I just want the truth out.
You wanna
and-
tell her-
And I'm going my way. I don't care.
Right,
You been going your way. I
because
don't
people
talk to
think
you.
that you're doing this.
Yes.
And you want to clear it up that you
Yes.
haven't. Okay, let's find out. How you doing?
I am good.
That's good. Kalisha came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked her, did you ever fabricate that Evelyn laced your beverage with illegal drugs, including ecstasy? She answered no. Did you ever fabricate that Evelyn laced any beverages with illegal drugs, including ecstasy? She answered no. Have you ever fabricated that others told you that Evelyn laced her beverages with illegal drugs, including ecstasy? She answered no. Results came back all the same, and it came back that Kalisha told the truth.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm a liar? But I'm a liar and I made that up? You just
Yeah.
sounds a bad friend. I'm a liar, right?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
If there is 20 different alcoholic beverages in this jungle juice, couldn't that?
Yes, you wouldn't even be waking up. When I say I woke up
Well,
the
that's
next
what I'm
day, like
saying.
I
Maybe
know
it doesn't
how it
have drugs.
feels.
It's
No,
just-
right. But I know
it's a
how
lot
it
of
feels to be on the
booze.
ecstasy pill. But I know how a hangover feel. That was not no hangover. I'm
Okay.
telling you, it's not no hangover.
Okay. You wanted to clear your name because everybody's saying she's like Dr. Death with the jungle juice. And you want to clear it up. So we asked you, have you ever deliberately laced someone's beverage with illegal drugs without their knowledge? You answered no. Have you ever secretly laced your jungle juice with ecstasy without informing others? You answered no. Have you ever provided Kalisha with any beverage secretly laced with illegal drugs without her knowledge? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that you told the truth. do you feel about that?
I still don't like her. I don't like
But
her.
do you feel better that she wasn't secretly lacing your drinks?
Yeah, I feel good, but don't despite the fact that she's gonna do other people though.
So, I mean, she's a pretty honest person, right?
Shit.
Okay. So we go on to Ask Evelyn, part 2. Did you ever suggest to Kalisha's ex that she rob Kalisha's home? She answered no. Did you ever provide Kalisha's ex with her location so Kalisha may be attacked? You answered no. Did you ever set up Kalisha to get physically attacked by her ex? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and it came back that Evelyn did not tell the truth.
You was a weird ass female, bro. You're Bye. And I need my money. I'm taking you to court. You're done. You're done. That's dead ass wrong because I said I was there for you for everything. That's dead ass wrong, bro. You can have that. I'm good. You can have that. I'm good. I'm done with this show, bro. That's mad weird, bro. I'm good. That's the that hurt me, bro. That hurt me bad as a bitch. Cause I was real to that girl. That's mad weird.
I don't remember doing all that.
You don't remember doing
I
it?
didn't do that. That's what I'm
Did
saying.
you drink so much jungle juice that you forgot?
I didn't.
I mean, listen, you really like those results, right? That means you're telling the truth. You know, you didn't drug her drinks, you didn't drug anybody else's drinks, and that would have been bad even if you're doing that. But you know, you're telling the ex to rob her house.
I never told her to rob her house.
Crazy.
So that's the thing.
That's
I don't want
crazy.
to talk to that girl at all. I don't talk to her.
And you,
The polygraph
I
line?
don't talk to her.
how do you explain you failing all
I
these?
don't know.
Well, I know because you didn't tell the truth.
Okay.
Okay,
I accept
so
that.
is there anything you want to say to her?
If I did, I apologize.
I don't want your apology.
I don't care.
I don't want
give it to
nothing.
you.
I work hard for that. My kids was there. I work hard for that. They left my door wide open. I work
stop
hard
lying.
for
Your
that.
kids was not even in
I
your
work
house.
hard
Stop
for that. Girl,
lying.
you're
You're a liar.
lying.
You're
You
a
can't
liar.
look
Your
me down
kids
in
was
my
not
face because
there.
you're lying.
Your kids was not there.
Girl,
Your kids was not there.
that my kids lived there, but you still in my house.
All right, Kalisha.
Still, you still set me up to get robbed and get the fight.
Yeah,
Because
okay.
you know they wasn't going to really get with me. But
1 second.
We going to see.
Girl,
But
yeah, I do.
You wanna say?
can you at least answer me
do.
this? Why'd you take the mailbox?
Ooh. I don't know. She said that. She called me and told me about the
Take the
mailbox.
mailbox. Listen, you know, we're all chuckling, but if somebody came in your house and stole $3,500 worth, we'd be pissed off.
She told me it was only 2 chains,
Well,
so
well,
come
but-
on.
2 chains?
But
2
come
chains
on.
on 3,500? Are you crazy?
Girl,
Did
you
you
slow.
listen, necklaces? Are you crazy? Are you dumb?
Hey,
Like, for
You
if
was
somebody,
litter as hell.
hold on. If
Just like
somebody
we
stole the
good.
newspaper out of my driveway, I'd be pissed.
Okay.
Okay? I don't want anybody coming over to my house stealing. And that's. And friends have fallen out, but she could have got seriously injured. She's been attacked, and that is just really wrong for someone that used to be your best friend. And with that, you can get the hell off my stage.
But I'm a bad friend, though. But I'm a bad friend. Come on, man.
No.
Like, that's aggravating.
Listen,
like, that's
listen.
aggravating.
I know, but I just tell you this. She turned out to be a terrible friend, a terrible person, setting you up. That's horrible. But I'm just going to tell you, don't do anything stupid. Because what do you want to do? You want to end up going to jail or doing something for this? Like, go enjoy your life. She can be out of it now. Get the bad people away from you. Enjoy your life. Find good friends, okay? What went through your mind when your daughter told you that her Uncle Brandon touched her?
A lot of things. Nothing really specific. It was just, you know, a lot of emotions. I knew, like, he was, you know, weird. You know, he, like, had some weird tendencies to him, but I never thought that he would, you know, touch my child.
When you say he had weird tendencies, can you...
It's not like a certain time that I can, like, bring up or anything like that, but it's just like the way he acts, like just the way he presents himself and all of that. It was just like, yeah, you know, but we were still, like, very close. I just thought that he was just like,
You're just a little weird to
yeah,
you.
just.
Yeah. But you're
you
very
know?
close with him.
Yeah, we're very close.
Now, your brother thinks that you're coaching your daughter to say this.
Right.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, everybody's gonna say something. They're not just gonna flat out say, "Yep, I did it," you know. So it's like, that's what you're going to say. That's what you have to say. What are you going? You're not going to admit to it. I wish you did.
So tell me about the night this all happened. What was going on?
So my cousin Imani, she called me for a sleepover. It was a sleepover, not a party. She called me because my niece was having a sleepover. Me and a relative kids was supposed to go. My relative kids, they ended up going somewhere else, and my daughter said that she still wanted to go, so I let her. I was calling through the night. I'm like, just checking up on her, making sure she's okay. Brandon, he ends up texting me like at 5-something in the morning, and I had my alarm set for 6 in the morning, so I didn't see the text until about 6:04. That's when I see that's the first call I made. I called, my daughter answered. She's like, "Mommy, can you come get me?" And right when she said, like the way she said, I was just like, I'm on my way. I'm coming. And so I keep calling while I'm on the way. She answers, she's hanging up. She answers, she's hanging up. But what got me is when I like after all the runarounds and kept calling, I said, "Why do you keep hanging up on me?" She said, "Because I don't want to talk." And I said, "Why don't you want to talk?" She said, "Because I'm on YouTube," and hung up again. I keep calling, no answer. Then I called again. She answered, but it was only for 6 seconds. I'm already outside of the apartment. I goes right in the house, and my daughter, she's on the toilet, and she's in her underwear. And I said, "Where are your pants at?" And then she said, "They're right there. They're on the side of the toilet." So I'm like, okay, where's your uncle? So I goes to my niece's daughter room, my niece, and then I see him laying on the floor. And so I'm like, Brandon, you want to ride? Because I'm finna leave if you want to get dropped off somewhere. He didn't move. That is very irregular of him. He's not a heavy sleeper. He gets up just like that, but I didn't think I'm just like, okay, maybe he drunk a little too much. I'm not thinking the worst. We went back home. My daughter, she ends up waking up like at 1 in the afternoon, but she's crying. And I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And she's like, nothing. But it's like she's something's wrong, but she's just saying nothing. So I'm like, okay, I give her a little space. So I look back at her again, and she's just looking around. And I'm like, "What's wrong? Why are you looking like that?" She said, "Because I'm scared." And I said, "What are you scared of?" And then she just kept saying, "I don't know." Like, it took me about an hour just to get it out of her. So, when she said she don't know, I'm just like, okay, let me give her some more time. And I said, did anything happen to you? Like, what's going on? Did anybody touch your butt, your coop, things like that? And she was like, no. And I'm like, okay. So I'm like, baby, you got to tell me something, you can't keep doing that. Tell me something, what's going on, And she was like, no. I said, yeah, tell me something, what's going on? Did someone touch you? She said, yeah. And I said, who? And she said, Imani. And I said, your TT touch you? And she said, well, no. I said, well, tell me the truth. Who touched you, 10 minutes go by, she's still not saying anything. Then she finally said it, and she said, my uncle. I said, your uncle touched you? Who? Just so she can clarify who she's talking about. And she said, Uncle Brandon. And then, instantly I just gets to crying, and I'm like, so what did he do? And then she said, when he was right there. And I said, what do you mean he was right there? And she said, when I woke up, he was right there kissing me. I said, he was kissing you? Are you sure? She said, yes, I'm sure. So I'm like, okay. I wait a little bit, and I'm like, so what happened? And then she said, he took my panties. She said panties. He pulled my panties down. And so I tried to, confuse her. So I'm like, he took your pants down? And she was like, yeah. And she was like, well, no, he took my panties down, Mommy. And so right then, that's when I'm like, oh, this is serious. She's remembering in her head what the acts that happened to her.
Right.
And so I'm like, so then, what happened after that? She said, then he kissed me again. And so I'm like, okay, then what happened? He said he was going to the living room to grab his phone. He came back, handed me his phone, and he laid down. And in the midst of that, as days go by, that's when I found out that's when she ended up calling me. So when I came to the house, that's when it had just happened. And so I'm like, okay, come on. I'm calling the police as I'm going to the hospital. We go to the hospital. They said they didn't want to check her because they didn't want to traumatize her even more because it wasn't semen. So, that's really it. And the doctors were asking her questions.
So he didn't do any penetration or anything like that?
Not from my knowledge, no.
Okay. Now this all just happened Wednesday. I just was told by my wife that. So the police, it's not even a week old, this case.
Right.
Okay. Now your brother took a lie detector test. If he fails for touching your daughter, what would you like to see happen?
He's going to jail.
He's going to jail. He denies it. He thinks that you coached your daughter to say this. I don't know why you would. Mm-hmm. But let's meet him. Here's Brandon.
Taylor. How could you accuse me of this?
You
lying about me about the calls. I messaged you multiple times.
Brendan, you
After the
texted me
incident,
one time.
and
You
called
called me.
multiple
I
times,
recorded
and you said
it.
I called you the other day.
I recorded it, Brendan.
You can just have the call logs. That's the case. I never called you.
Yes, you did. Okay,
Except
that's how I know
for
that
the
you're really
last couple
crazy.
times.
Are you good? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Are you
Perfectly
okay,
fine.
bitch? Like, what are you talking
I'm
about?
perfectly
Yes,
fine.
you did. Yes, you
No, I did
did.
not.
And you touching my baby too. And we're gonna
also
get the
gonna
truth.
prove.
We're
Yeah,
gonna get the
okay.
truth.
Did you sleep in the same room with her or something?
Yeah, she kept asking me for the password to my phone, so I switched it because I don't want other people.
I thought
to
you
use my
said
phone,
you slept with
so I
Monty.
made it normal.
I thought you said you
No,
slept with
I
Monty.
was in the room with Monty.
No, you
and her
said
daughter
you
kept
slept
knocking on
with
the
Monty.
door. No, me and her was in the room laying down, and her daughter kept knocking on the door. She said, "Just open it."
But you
She was
you
never
look like
asleep.
you lying.
She
Shut
was
up.
never asleep.
You look at your face.
I guess
You're
so.
lying.
Anyways,
You are lying.
So your
Monty-
niece wanted to use your phone,
yeah,
and then you slept in the room.
yeah.
fell asleep?
Yeah, I changed my code. Yep, so she can use it.
You were on the floor or the bed with the little
Floor.
girl? Floor.
Sleep on the floor.
Did you ever touch her inappropriately?
No,
Did you ever kiss her?
no.
Could you have kissed her on the cheek and she misinterpreted?
No.
No. What was going on at Imani's house that night?
Pretty much just Dawes was chilling, listening to music. I got there like a little later than they did. You know what I mean?
Were you
But,
intoxicated?
One more time.
Were you intoxicated?
No, when I got there, they ain't had no more liquor. They drunk it all.
Why did you text
Y'all
her?
went to the store and got more liquor.
No, her
Yes,
cousin,
y'all
Her
did.
cousin stole the bottle.
No,
and
no.
Paul left
You
it-
and a relative went
a
to go get more
relative.
liquor.
Why did you text her at
Took it.
5 a.m.?
to make sure she give me a ride.
Oh, you wanted a ride.
No, that's not what you said.
Because she used to come every morning.
But
I told you to call me.
You're lying,
We got,
Brendan.
we got
You
the
are
messages.
lying.
We got the message. I said, call me when you
Brendan,
get up.
right? But when I called, it wasn't about a ride. When I got there, you act like your bitch ass
I
was
didn't
asleep.
answer the phone. I was asleep.
When are you ever a heavy sleeper,
I'm
Brendan?
a heavy sleeper ever. You
No,
can ask
you're
anybody
not.
in the world.
No,
ask
you're
every
not. No,
family
you're
member.
not. I'm
Sleep
your
heavy.
sibling.
Everybody, I sleep very heavy.
Boy, shut up.
And you know this already,
Shut
so I
up.
don't know why you lying.
No, you do drugs
why
very
you
heavy, so
lying?
you probably forgetting.
What drugs do I do?
Now, you
besides weed?
think your sister's coaching her niece, right?
Definitely.
Why would she do that?
I'm not sure. Like, it's been a point to where, like, we didn't talk for a while.
But you just said
But
before that you talk every day.
Yeah, once we start talking again, it's been every day.
What happened when you didn't talk for a while? Something happened there?
No.
Not
How long was a while? About 2 days, 3 days? We talk all the time. Why would I
I'm not
coaching?
sure.
Are you serious? You
not
sound like a lie. You could have literally said, "Sis, I'm gonna do whatever you need me to do so I can clear my name."
How did you?
Exactly. She the one called the show. We
No,
called the show.
because I was never gonna call the show. I didn't even know if this was real. I was scared. I'm still scared.
Exactly.
Let's bring Brianna out.
And you saying you believe him?
I do, sister.
You believe him?
I do.
But you just said that you believe me.
Something happened to my niece. I can't tell you what, but I don't think our brother is a
Man,
pedophile.
you
We're
don't
too
think
close. We're too close for that. That's not how we was raised.
Right,
And you know
we
that.
is too close.
Exactly.
And for your fat ass to be on his side, bitch.
That's fine.
Yeah,
This is our brother.
We is too
This
close.
is our brother. We don't
And
have a
we is too
pedophile as
close.
a brother.
But the thing is, y'all not close.
We are close.
Y'all not close.
We are close.
Y'all is not
We're
close.
all close.
Y'all is not close.
We are close.
Come on now, y'all is
We
not
are all
close.
close.
No, you're
And
not.
you know that.
No, you're not.
Why do you say they're not close?
Because she don't even like him, first off. She don't even be around the family. I don't even know why she's here. Thank you for calling the show, though.
Absolutely.
Thank you for doing that, but she don't even be around the
Are
family.
you close with your brother?
I am
No.
close to all my siblings. I am the sister that is away.
Thank
but
you.
at the end of the day, these are all my siblings.
Right. So Monty's your cousin, but she's not yours. You were kind of messing around with her?
Kind of sort of been talking.
Y'all
What's
had
that?
sex.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear
Okay,
what you
say
said.
I said we've been talking recently.
But you're intimate with her?
Yeah, I have.
And now she what? She doesn't want to be with you? What does she feel
I
about this?
never even really liked her for real. She just always hit
So
me
then
up.
why did you come over her house then?
Wait a second, you're messing around with
reason why
somebody you
she's
don't
begging.
like?
She cool. Just not
Which
my
is
type.
it? Which is it? You don't like her or she's
Not
cool?
somebody I'll be in a serious relationship with. Just a cool friend.
Okay.
That's it.
Let's bring out Amani.
And she ain't take no test. See?
First of all, let's start here.
Amani?
If you felt so unsafe with her being there as an auntie, why didn't you pick her? You pulled off.
Why wasn't
Okay.
you watching her? That's your house.
Okay.
Why she
Here.
That's your house. Why was you watching
And
her?
now she's saying
okay.
she
Okay.
believe it. She believe
Now
him.
you
I
believe
do.
him?
Yes, he's not a
Believe him?
pedophile.
Okay.
Right.
right.
You might be one. 'Cause
Remember,
when you
she
came
said
on the
your
show
name
in
first.
2016,
Okay.
remember, you lied. So remember that.
Oh, he proved my innocence.
Remember
boo.
that.
He proved
Remember
my
that.
innocence.
You're still weird.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're
Amani,
still weird.
what do you
I'm sorry.
believe? What do you believe?
I believe he did it because
You-
first, yes,
Yeah,
I believe he did it full.
You got.
Well, you could have came in the room with me.
Girl,
First,
you
you
did
know, then
we
you
was
lied.
in the room.
You lied and said
You
that
won't
you
let
slept
your
with
daughter
me.
in.
You
What are
lied
you
and
talking
said,
about? I never said I
okay,
slept
that
with
was
you.
before
You was
sleep
laying
hours.
in the bed.
And let's start it
Never
first of
said
all.
I
It wasn't
slept with
midnight.
you.
It was.
All right, Brandon came, took a lie detector test. And we asked him, did you ever expose yourself to your niece? He answered no. Did you ever touch your niece for your...
I already know you lying, bitch. I already know you lying, bitch. I already know you lying. I already know you lying. I already know you lying. I already know you, bitch. And you.
Stop! Jake, come here. Man, stop. 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 Compose yourself. Stop. Stop. The results. Wait for the results. Wait for the results. Wait. Ma'am.
Okay, take her off the stage, Mike.
Ma'am. Ma'am, you want to come with me, please?
Yeah.
And we're going to have you off the stage also.
Thank you.
Okay. Just so we can finish the results, we asked Brandon, did you ever expose yourself to your niece? He answered no. Did you ever touch your niece for your own sexual gratification? He answered no. The results came back to each question, and it came back that Brandon did not tell the truth.
Did it?
That's
Why?
not accurate. I don't give
Why? 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 Bring Bree back out. Why? Why? Why?
If that's the case, nigga.
Why? Why?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Well, then let me get to him.
Drama.
Why? You gonna feel me? You gonna feel me? You already know where we from. You
know where I
gonna feel
live,
me?
girl.
Is you cool? Is you cool?
You about to.
Is you
about
cool?
to-
This ain't the first time. You got to be really sick to do this to your own niece. You are going to be looking at some serious time.
And you gonna be
And with
getting-
that, you can get the hell
finna
off
get
my
a lesson
stage.
next. You finna get a lesson next.
Jayla,
Let's
sorry, sister.
Don't talk to me.
let's not have
I'm
fun.
sorry.
Don't talk to me.
I'm sorry. Come here.
Don't talk to me. Don't talk to me. That's your blood brother, not mine. That's why you was on this side. Fat ass bitch.
Is there something you want to say to her?
I'm sorry,
Girl,
and I
shut
love
up.
you. And I hope this don't come in between us.
What the
Came in
baby, bro?
between y'all.
My baby? And you ain't believe me? You ain't believe her. Are you serious? You know the conversation we had before we got here. What? I'm not even gonna say what you told me, but I believed you.
I know you're upset.
I'm
What-
not talking to her, if that's what you finna
No,
say.
I don't care if you do or not. It's your life. But I'm saying, just keep the focus on your brother. She's not the one who molested your daughter. And
No, that don't matter though.
If you believe, if you never supposed to stand next to
never
me.
supposed to
You
stand
supposed
but
to
next
be
she,
with
but
me.
all I'm saying is she did try to say, hey, I don't like your daughter in that situation. So she's not like the bad guy here. You've
It's
done
her uncle.
Right,
Listen,
she was with.
you've done everything
And,
right.
and
Listen,
for her to say it's
listen,
a bad situation.
Listen to me. Look at me. You've done everything right. You listened to your daughter. You believed her. You took her to the hospital, and you got the. Thanks for coming on the show. Nice meeting you. It was nice meeting you. Exactly 1 year ago, Jasmine was hit by a car, causing the two bones that make up her lower left leg to break in half, leaving her in a wheelchair for 3 months. It was during those 3 months that she met her boyfriend, Deshaun, and fell in love. They are currently raising their 3-month-old daughter together, but Jasmine admits to having sex with other men during the time her baby was conceived. And now Deshaun is not sure if he is the father. Watch this. Jasmine, tell me how you started liking Deshaun.
When I first met Deshaun, I was currently going with his friend at the time. I had just recently got into a car accident where I broke 2 bones in my leg.
Were you driving?
I was not. I was walking. And
Oh, you got hit by a car walking.
I was walking, yes. And so the the taking care of me part had become really hard for my partner at the time
The
because
person you were seeing.
yes, which was his friend. As far as our relationship goes with his friend, it didn't work out. So he invited his friends over to the hotel we were staying in at the time of my accident when I met Deshaun for the first time. And me and him had got into a heated argument right before they walked in the door.
You and your ex.
Yeah, because I had asked him to heat me up some food, and he told me to get up and walk and do it. And I was like, I was so mad. And so Deshaun had said something to me. Everybody else was laughing at the comment he had made, and Deshaun was the only one that was like, it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna make sure you're all right. I'm gonna make sure you're well taken care of. And then right then and
you
there,
had never been with him.
I had never seen him. I never met him. I never did anything with him or anything. And then for him to say that in front of everyone, not caring how anyone else felt, I knew he was the one.
Wow.
And so a little bit after that, our relationship had progressed, but he had clearly told me, I don't want a relationship with you.
Deshaun.
Yes, but I just couldn't help the fact that I just couldn't keep my eyes off of him. Like
Deshaun.
I couldn't keep my eyes off of Deshaun. So every day I get in my wheelchair around 5 o'clock and I just wheel across the street. Hey friend, what you doing today? And he'll just be like, he'll just smile and look away like, oh, here goes this girl. And so every day I'll go out there like trying to fight for this little dream man that I want. I was fixing to get a settlement check for the car accident that I was in.
Yeah.
And so a day later, after I had been coming like and seeing him every day, I had found out they were getting a hotel room. And I told him, I said, well, I'm going to this hotel room. And I went to the hotel room and we had sex. And it was great.
Just the two of you in the room?
It was just me, him, and all his friends.
In the room? While you were having sex?
Yep.
And they what, watched?
Yep. Yep.
How many?
Yep.
Were they like cheering him on? Go, go, go!
No, they were all pissed off that that he was the only one getting laid.
How many guys were in the room?
like 4 or 5.
You didn't
But
feel,
we were in the bathroom.
You didn't. Oh, okay. So they weren't watching.
No, but they just kept hearing the banging on the
They
walls.
heard the banging on the walls. Were you still? Was your leg okay at this point or no?
No, because it was being bended all types of ways.
Right. So. How did you have sex in the bathroom when you were still in a wheelchair? It had to be.
It was hard.
Yeah. Like.
It's possible, though.
Well, obviously, I'm not doubting it.
If I go into details,
But
Steve, you're going to have a heart attack.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just kind of curious what position it happened in. I'm just.
Just like that.
Okay.
I gotta
I'm
get
just
back.
saying.
I gotta get back.
The only reason I was asking, this is, you're being physically intimate with him, but you're in a bathroom. You got this rod in your leg. It could not have been easy for you, is what I'm saying.
No, it wasn't easy,
Yeah.
but it happened.
Yeah.
And
So you start having.
I'm glad that it happened.
Yeah. Well, because you love the shot.
Because I told,
Deshaun.
I was able to actually tell my ex-boyfriend that I didn't want to be with him anymore.
After that incident.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so that later that day, I had told him about the settlement check. And Deshaun, after we had sex, and I felt like things were going to go further than what they was, even though he told me, hey, I don't want a relationship with you. I was
Did
like,
the
I don't care.
settlement check convince him to be in a relationship?
I don't think so.
No. Was it a lot of money? You don't tell me how much, but was it a lot of money?
It was a lot of money.
Yeah, it was good. Well, you should. You deserve it. Somebody runs you over with a car.
I told him basically I wanted to go to another hotel room with him where it could just be me and him.
Yeah. Forget those guys.
Yeah, so yeah, forget them. And I just wanted to get to know him more on a personal, intimate level. Like I want to know what
More
he's about,
than what
who
happened in
is
the
he.
bathroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're
And-
stuck on that.
Yeah. And did you achieve that in another
Yes.
hotel room?
Yes,
Yeah.
I did, but it was more comfortable. It was more, you know, I was able to get to know who he actually was.
Got to talk.
Yeah, we got to talk, and I let him know that I was there for him and that he could tell me anything because more than anything, I just wanted to be friends before we got together.
After you slept with Deshaun for the first time, did you sleep with anybody else?
I slept with my ex-boyfriend
Okay. So that
the same day.
the same day. And so, you know, not to get crazy, but like, if you had all these feelings for Deshaun, and you're,
But I was still in a relationship.
what I'm saying was the ex after Deshaun or before Deshaun that day?
It was after.
After. So how did you break the news to him that you were leaving for Deshaun?
I came home, had sex with him, and then I told him I was leaving him.
Yeah. Is he the dad of your daughter?
I want to assume that he is, but I don't know.
Yeah. Now, a lot of times when we do these stories and people are, oh, but they don't look this, and usually with babies it's hard to tell. But the complexion is a little scary in this situation, right?
Yes.
Just looking at the picture.
Yeah, and that's what I'm worried about too, honestly. But you know, at the end of the day,
How about
it's
the other-
mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
Yeah.
So-
The other guy, is he lighter or darker than Deshaun?
He's lighter,
He's lighter.
but he's deadbeat. So
He's a deadbeat. So you kind of want Deshaun to be the dad.
I told Deshaun from the beginning what it was and what it isn't. He knew that there was a possibility that he would not be the dad.
But he's been there, right? He was there
He
in the
chose
delivery
to
room.
stay.
Yeah.
He chose to stay the entire time,
Is
even
it
though
only
he didn't
one
have
other guy
to.
that's a possibility?
Only one other guy.
Only one other guy. So
One
it's
other
either
guy.
Deshaun or the other guy.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, let's meet Deshaun.
Now, Jazz, you know I love you, and I want everything in me for this child to be mine. And if it's not, I'll be heartbroken, devastated. What's up, Steve?
And
How
do
you
you
doing?
think that me and you would be able to work out if it's not? And are you really ready to commit
I've
to
been
a
committed.
relationship?
I committed since day one. Nothing's going to
You
change.
committed for the child, but you never committed to me.
Yes, I have. I've been here for you. When you was in a wheelchair, couldn't walk.
But
you
I'm
had
saying,
nothing. I was here. So don't get on TV.
but I want to
and-
know, like, do you really love me or is it fake?
I love you.
Or is it that settlement check?
I love money too, Steve. So
So some of it was the settlement check. Yeah. I mean, you're being honest. I mean,
Well, I never knew that, so
yeah. Well,
that's
now you
news
know.
to me.
I was that bathroom thing, man, you know? All your buddies in the next room, like,
yeah, it was crazy, Steve.
yeah, sounds crazy.
Yeah.
Tell them what happened.
Tell him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was
Give
in the
me a
bed.
pen.
Yeah. I was in the bed with her, and I had another girl next to me. So, you know, I chose her. I was like, come on.
Oh, so you had your choice between
Yeah.
her and the other girl,
Yeah.
and you said, who am I taking into the
First.
bathroom?
Yeah, who getting it first?
Did you end up doing the other girl too?
I didn't
Yes?
know. I didn't know that either. You told me you didn't.
We put it all on the table tonight.
You're a smart girl. I know you're a smart girl.
Yeah.
And you see everything he's saying. He had sex with a girl after the bathroom. It is a little bit
That's
about money.
past tense.
But what I'm saying is, all this stuff that he's saying, there's no red light flashing in your head right now?
It is, but at the end of the day, I want to be with him.
See, Steve, I balance it though, right? I give her a little bit of bad with a little bit of the good, so it's not just,
Yeah.
you know.
You don't want to just give her the good.
Yeah, you know.
You got to give her some
So
bad.
the
Yeah, I give her
question
some
is,
bad,
do
too.
you want to be with me? That's the question.
I want to hear these results first,
Okay.
and then we'll go from there.
Do you sleep with other women?
I sleep with her.
Do you sleep with other women?
Besides her,
Yeah.
since I've been with her,
Yeah.
You have? You've slept with other women while being with me?
well, we got the envelope right
No
here.
wonder you have STDs. I still stuck by his side and got treatment with him. So
Real
that's
love.
crazy.
It's real love.
You're nasty.
This story just gets crazier and crazier. Jasmine, you came here and took a lie detector test, and we asked you, since your daughter was born, have you had physical sexual contact with any other man? You answered no. Since your daughter was born, have you had sexual intercourse with any other man? You answered no. Results came back the same, and it came back that Jasmine told the truth.
You better pass this lie test or I'm coming over there with the chair.
All right. Where's security at? Y'all better get ready.
First thing he does is make a confession. He admitted that he had physical sexual contact with one woman and intercourse with another woman. Since Jasmine had her baby, Deshaun has tried to cheat with 5 other women, but Jasmine blocked their numbers and opportunity. So it would have been more, but you blocked the numbers and the opportunity. We go on to give him a lie detector test, and we asked him, are you staying in a relationship with Jasmine for your own personal financial gain due to her settlement money? Are you only with Jasmine for financial reasons and a place to stay? Did you ever think about leaving Jasmine but changed your mind due to her money? And he responded yes to all of them.
I thought you were going to come on here and tell the truth. And
I
you
did.
told it.
I told the truth.
So how am I supposed to move on with you knowing that?
You don't move on with him.
Why did you do that to me?
Listen, you know our relationship was never perfect.
But I didn't
And-
cheat on you, so tell me, why did you do that to me?
He's staying with you for the money. He admitted to it. He's staying with you for the money. Forget that he's not faithful to you. He's using you.
But it's hard. I believe it. I believe it. I knew in my heart I believed it. But I wasn't able to face the truth until now. And thank you, Steve.
You know, you're a decent guy. You see her crying. You see her hurt. How does that make you feel?
It hurts me seeing her hurt.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I
Hurt
don't even
people
know
hurt
what I'm
people.
hurt for.
Yeah, but that's why I'm still here, Steve, for that little baby right there.
Well, let's find out if she's yours.
Yes, sir.
Knowing everything you know now, do you want him to be the father still? Okay.
It's not up to you, bro.
No, it's not up to her, but she said before that she wanted you to be the father. Deshaun, you came here and took a DNA test for her little girl, and the results for that DNA test, Deshaun, is that you are not the father of Jasmine's girl.
It's probably for the best now, because I don't even want to look at him. They need to put us on 2 different airlines. I don't even want to talk to him, look at him, be around him. I don't want nothing to do with him anymore. He's got to go.
So I guess you just left me.
Yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, you can't blame her.
Nah.
And listen, that probably would have been the best thing, even if you were the father of this little girl. But now there's no ties. Don't use her anymore. Please don't go back and try to convince her and use her for money. Go out, have fun, but don't hurt people like that, okay?
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you. Now, your son died from fentanyl while he was in his dad's care, Jeff. What happened that night?
So, I want to start by saying that my son was my saving grace. He really was. I was addicted to crack cocaine for 4.5 years, and I just couldn't get clean on my own. So when I hit my rock bottom, I dropped to my knees, and I asked God, send me a sign, because I couldn't do it on my own. And a week after I made that prayer, I found out I was pregnant with Cash. So you can imagine, I went into rehab like 3 days later and never looked back. So he was my saving grace. He really brought me back to life. But that night, I got the call at 2:03 that my child was unresponsive. Jeff was on the other end, and he was saying, "Hey, Cashion's not breathing." I get to the hospital, and there's like maybe 20 to 30 police officers and the chaplain waiting for me, and they're like, "Are you the mother?" I'm like, "Yeah." So they tell me that they're trying all the life-saving measures on him, and I dropped to my knees. I asked God not to take my baby away from me. And after I made that prayer, two chaplains walked in, and that's when I knew. I knew it wasn't good, and they told me they had exhausted all their resources in trying to revive my baby, and did I want to be in there when they called the time of death? And I'm like, yeah, of course I want to be there. So I walked in there, and there's a nurse on top of him, and she's pumping on his chest, and another nurse or doctor taps her, and he's like, you can stop. And they all looked up at the monitor, and they called his time of death at 2:38. So I kissed on every part of his body. I kissed on his toes. I kissed on his fingers. I kissed on his belly. I kissed on every part of him, trying to take in every last minute that I would have with him.
So during this time, you and Jeff were no longer a couple. You had shared custody.
Yeah.
Did you have any reason to be concerned that your son would be staying with Jeff?
No, none at all. Jeff was a great father. He was a great provider. He went above and beyond.
When you were with Jeff, did he do drugs?
No.
No, he didn't do
smoke
drugs.
weed.
No.
But that's
Smoke weed.
Yeah.
Police question you?
Yes, so the police did question me. 2 months after he had died is when we got the toxicology report. And that's when they came to me. CPS actually contacted me, and they were like, "We need to talk to you because your child had fentanyl in his system." And I'm like, "How? What is fentanyl?" I didn't even know about fentanyl before my baby died. It was so foreign to me.
Were you shocked when you heard this?
Of course, I was floored. They did let me know that there was a roommate that was a user in the house, but I didn't know much about her, and I didn't
When they
know
say he rented to a user of what?
of pills and fentanyl.
Now, your daughter, Kara, she believes that Jeff is responsible for Cash's death and that he knew that the drugs were in the home.
I don't know how to take that because I don't think that he would have drugs around my son. I know how he felt about Cash, and I know how he felt about.
What did he exactly say happened the day your son died? He rented a room, right, to this woman.
Yes.
I guess, did he know she was a drug user?
I'm not for sure.
You never asked him?
I did, but he said no. He said he didn't believe so.
So what did he say? He had eyes on the boy?
He got home, seen Cash outside. It was getting dark, so he told Cash to come in. Last time he seen Cash alive was running upstairs to her room. So he went upstairs to play with them. Jeff laid down and woke up, and Cash was in bed dead.
Did he know this woman?
No, not really.
See, this is where I have a little bit of problem. When my children were small, we wouldn't let anybody that we didn't know watch our kids.
Yeah, I think that was a stupid decision that cost my baby his life.
So, I mean, listen, fentanyl just didn't appear, right? You don't track it in on your shoes or anything. Somebody brought fentanyl to the house and your son ended up dead.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's either got to be Jeff or this woman. Do you think she had the fentanyl?
Most definitely do.
All right. Well, let's meet Jeff.
I ain't never fentanyl in my home. I didn't know. And I just want you to know that.
I believe you.
I know. So you know me.
I know you cared about him. I do.
Oh, my heart.
I know you do. And
Oh, my heart.
This is a tragedy that, I'm just trying to get answers to find out the truth about it.
What happened that night?
Well, Cash come on in. He had an attitude. He didn't really want to come in, so he just ran upstairs. And I was exhausted. So I let him go ahead on and play with her. And then I went and laid down because I was, like I said, I was exhausted. And then I woke up, I went to sleep, woke up, my son was gone. You know.
I mean, but he was on the bed with you.
Yeah, he was.
And you woke up and your son was dead.
Right.
What did you think happened to him?
I thought he died in sleep.
You didn't go up and question this woman?
No, actually, when I woke up, she was in the room. And she said she had just took his shoes off.
Did you know that this woman had drugs in the house?
No.
You had no idea?
I knew she was taking some pills. And I asked what the pills were. She told me it was gabapentin.
But you didn't know of any illegal drugs in the house?
No.
Fentanyl?
No.
You didn't know fentanyl was in the house?
No fentanyl.
Did you know if there was like crack cocaine in the house?
Yes.
You did know there was crack cocaine in the
Yes.
house. Who had the crack cocaine?
I had crack cocaine.
You had crack cocaine. Did you use crack cocaine?
No.
Why did you have crack cocaine in your house?
It was something to party with.
Do you use crack cocaine?
Yeah, I had a friend that liked it, you know what I'm saying? And
But you didn't use it?
no.
You had the crack cocaine in your house for guests.
Right. I don't think...
But did you think it was a good idea to have that kind of substance in your house when you had your little boy in the house?
It was way on top.
I don't care if it was safe.
Yeah, but...
You know? Because not even if he couldn't get to it, what if you got raided? What if the police came in and they find you with crack cocaine? You're going to jail, right?
Right.
So you didn't think, I better get this out?
I didn't think of it.
She finds out from CPS that your son died of fentanyl. When you hear that, because you, for months, thought that he died in his sleep. When you found out your son died of fentanyl, what'd you think?
Well, when I found out that he died of fentanyl, I had to do my homework and knew that she was doing fentanyl.
Did you do any drugs that night?
No.
No.
I probably smoked some marijuana earlier that day.
Now, her daughter, Kara, thinks that you're responsible for your son's death.
Well, I am responsible because I made a bad judgment call. I got to own up to what I did,
Okay.
you know.
All right, your daughter is here. Let's bring Kara out.
You're responsible for my brother's death, and that it hurts. You know, I don't understand why you would have drugs in the home at all. It doesn't make any sense why you left a 3-year-old unattended, or not even just that. Like, you know, why would you leave him alone with a complete stranger that you don't know? And then I'm very conflicted because at the same time, I've heard that you were a good guy, but also heard stories about you. I heard that he got shot in the foot at his house or something like that. I heard that there was, like, he was a drug dealer. I heard that he had a lot of drugs in his home and stuff like that. And it really made me feel very unsafe.
When I saw the picture of Jeff walking with Cash, you know, the difference in size, right?
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, here's a mountain of a man, and there's a little peanut walking to him. And I think that little boy had to look at this man, his dad, right? When kids are that small, they look at their dad, they look at their mom saying, I feel protected, right? This mountain of a man will protect me. I know I can go over here, I can go over there, but if I get in trouble, I can run to that big guy right there, and he's gonna protect me.
Yeah.
But did you do something stupid?
Yes.
Sounds like it.
Yes, I did. I made a bad decision.
Whatever happened with this woman?
They said that they had a name for this lady, individual. It was a false name. So that was a
She
red
gave
flag
the
right
police a
there.
false
Yes,
name?
she
At night,
did.
she gave
Yeah.
a false name
So
at
she
night.
gave a false name. I went to
Did you know she
Facebook.
gave a false name?
No.
I ain't-
Did you know her real name?
Yeah, I knew her first name, but I didn't know her last name.
You
at the
let
time.
somebody live in your house and you don't even know who they are?
Well, you know, they was homeless.
I know you may be trying to be a nice guy and you're taking some people in. I got no problem with that. But my problem is, if you're going to come into my house,
Yes.
I want to know who the is around my kids all the
Right.
time.
And I thought,
You know,
and I thought,
I hope, listen, because you know what, Jeff? The pain when you lose a child is punishment enough. You got to live with that for the rest of your life,
Yes.
okay? I'm not here to beat you up. You're going to live with pain for the rest of your life because that little guy got 3 years on this planet. Like, you know, he didn't even get a chance to live his life. When you were with Ashley, you knew she was addicted to crack cocaine.
yeah,
So then you take another woman in who sounds like she was addicted, right?
Right.
You didn't see a pattern there? I mean, you were a drug dealer.
Yeah, I seen a pattern, and I asked her, I questioned her
So,
about
Mike,
it,
okay,
and she
like,
took-
I don't want to sugarcoat it. You were a drug dealer, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you're a wise guy, right? You know, just like I was a cop, I could look at somebody and say, you're a junkie, you're this, you're that, right? We've all seen it. So why would you let somebody be like that in your house with a little boy?
I didn't know she was a junkie.
Come on, man.
I mean, I didn't. You know.
But I mean, how could you not know though?
I just didn't know. I didn't know.
I mean,
She
that's my brother, man.
I understand that's your brother.
Like he was the light. He was everything. Like
But
he
you're
was a
not so
special
concerned
boy.
about junkies because you got crack cocaine in your house for guest use. So, I mean, your standards of safety in your house were very low.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's child neglect.
All right, Jeff came here and took a lie detector test. We did a pre-test examining. Pre-test, Jeff says, admitted to having marijuana and crack cocaine in the house. You told me you had crack cocaine in the house as I was interviewing you. We go on to test and we ask you, other than marijuana and crack cocaine, did you know there were any other illegal drugs in your house the night that Cash died? You answered no. On the day that Cash died, did you know there was fentanyl in the house? You answered no. On the day that Cash died, other than marijuana, did you use or consume any other illegal drugs? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Jeff did not tell the truth.
Oh my God, Jeff! Like, Jeff, are you serious?
That's what
You sat here and lied this whole time.
I don't understand that. I did not know that girl had not to know.
Oh my
that,
God! Like,
But I mean,
so
I didn't
now
know.
I'm questioning you. Was you the one responsible for
no,
Cash dying?
No, I want to take another lie detector test.
We gave you the test 3 times.
Really? Really?
And I failed all 3
And
times.
you failed all 3?
Failed all 3.
Come on, Jeff. Like, do I need to send you to homicide now? Like,
I mean,
are you
It's not
responsible?
a bad idea. Drugs must eat your brain up to think that this is okay.
This
you
is
have crack cocaine in your house.
horrible. This is bad.
You got fentanyl in your house. And your son died of fentanyl. You had it in there. You know it was in there. So not
didn't.
only bad judgment, you're probably responsible for your son's death.
Yeah, I'll get off your stage now.
Yeah, you know what? Get off my stage. I hope
This is not supposed to be. I think that's
So the bad part of this story, when Jeff got here, he told my producers, he told everybody that there was no drugs in the house. And as we kept getting closer and closer to doing the show, his story kept changing. Oh, well, there was a little bit of marijuana. There was a little bit of crack cocaine. And now we find out there was fentanyl in the house, drugs other than marijuana, which I'm guessing probably fentanyl, and why he fell asleep. And your son, Justin, you would do a disservice to your son if you don't go back and share with the police the results of this show, the results of this test, because if you want justice for your son, Jeff needs to go to prison.
so Stephanie. So Stephanie. Thank you.
Micah, how did you catch your mother and your fiancé in bed together?
So I went to go confront him for cheating on me. And
Why did you think he was cheating on you?
I was told
Okay.
that, I was told that he slept with, or that he did things with an older woman that I was paranoid about. I went out looking for him, and I had gotten a hold of a friend of his that lived near my mom, and he said that he had went to my mom's house. So my sister and I went up there, and I knocked on the door, and it was locked, and I knocked on the window in the living room, and my mom's dog was in there barking, and I didn't see Jason on the couch, so I went to my mother's window and knocked on it, and found them in the bed together.
You saw it through the window and you saw them laying.
I saw them laying down there. They were fully clothed, but they were also cuddling and under the blanket.
Spooning.
Yeah.
When this person said, hey, your boyfriend's at your mom's house, did it strike you like weird or it's normal?
I mean, it was normal, just like, because we, go over there all the time with each other. Without
so when you see him laying in bed, what'd you do?
I started beating on the window and screaming. I screamed, going on, let me in right now. And
did they let you in?
Yeah, she let me in.
And what happened?
I went inside and started yelling. I immediately moved past her and went into the room, and I said, say mom now. And he said, no, what are you talking about? Why would you think that? I said, so first it's this girl, and now it's my mom. And he said, no, I didn't do anything. Why would you think that?
Do you think they've had sex?
I have a really bad gut feeling that they have.
You have a bad gut feeling. Now, I'm told that friends have caught Jason and your mother getting cozy at the casino. They go gambling together?
Yeah. This is before I turned 18.
Right. But, isn't that a little weird?
Yeah.
Did you confront either one of them?
I did. They both denied it and said that they weren't
Getting
cozy or anything.
Just gambling.
Yeah.
When he has cheated on you, how did you resolve the issue?
Well, so the first time he cheated on me, it was with one of my cousins.
With one of your cousins?
And
I'm guessing you don't live in a big urban city, right?
No. A very small town.
Yeah. He proposed to you at senior prom, which is corny as hell.
I love it.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That is corny as hell. Now, did the school go crazy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
How many other people got engaged that night?
Actually, one was going to, but he chickened out.
Yeah. If Jason passes his lie detector test, do you want to be with him? Would you be re-engaged?
I will always love him, but I don't think.
I know you said you broke up the engagement, but are you still together?
No.
When's the last time you slept with him? Last night. Last night.
Huh?
Last night.
No.
I'm asking her, honey.
No.
Do you think your mom would actually sleep with your fiance?
And that's another thing.
Has your mom ever done this to you before, or to your family members?
Me, to my another.
Your mom slept with one of your boyfriends? How did your mom explain that?
I'm not sure because it happened when I was young.
Oh, okay.
So
but there's a little track record there.
Yeah, that's why I'm
Well, let's meet your mom, Helen.
But you see, sometimes it's not what is really going on. Me and Jason were only sleeping. I didn't even know he was in my bed. I had no idea he was even there. When I went to bed, I was alone. And then when you came and woke me up, when I realized he was there, I would never do that to you. I love you. And I look at Jason as a son. And you know that. I did everything I could to get you back together. Why would I do that to you? Because you've done it to me. I did it one time. That was a long time ago, and I regret that every day.
What? Can you tell us about that?
My was with somebody, and they had broke up, and he came to me wanting to talk to me, and so we went for a ride. We were drinking, and we ended up having sex. And
okay, but
it's the worst thing I've ever done.
How drunk were you?
Pretty drunk.
Yeah.
We weren't. We were all smoking marijuana.
So you, knowing that that's a really horrible mistake to make,
yes.
You would never do that to her.
No.
How do you explain that he ends up in your bed, and you, like she said, she looked through the window, and you were, his.
If we were cuddling, I didn't know that we were cuddling, but I was fully dressed. I was asleep.
Were you sober when you went to bed that night?
No, I'd been sick for like 3 days, so I had taken some NyQuil.
Okay,
I mean,
so
I
you
had
were-
been in bed for 3 days already. And when I went to bed that night, he was not there.
Yeah.
And I locked the doors.
Yeah. How did he get in through the locked door?
I don't know. They lived with me before that, so I don't know.
So they picked
Every
the
once in a
lock?
while, they would have to pick the lock anyways to get
He
in.
picked the lock to get into your bedroom.
No, to the front
Oh,
door.
just the front door.
Yeah, to the front door. My bedroom wasn't locked.
So when you wake up, like, you know, you go to bed, all of a sudden there's banging on the window and there's your daughter screaming at
Yeah.
you and you're like, oh, here he's right on me.
Yeah, I looked over and I saw her in the window and I saw him and I was like, what the hell? When did you get here? And I immediately went to the door to let her in because there was nothing to hide. I had no reason to not let
So
her in.
you had no sexual
No, absolutely
contact,
not. Never.
intercourse.
I look at Jason as a son. Like he's been part of our lives since he was almost 15. So and I've always cared about him like a son.
What about this casino? People said they saw you at a casino, you're getting cozy with them.
No, I don't get cozy with people in public at all. I don't do PDA with anyone, not any person, first of all. Second of all, Jason and I, yes, we'd go to the casino, but that was only because he would always beg me, oh, let me go. So I would always take him, which was fine.
And your daughter can't go because she wasn't 18.
Yeah, she was not
at the
18
time.
yet, yeah.
Like, my son's dating a very nice girl,
Mm-hmm.
and if she said, oh, come on, Mr. Wilkos, let's go to the casino, I'd be like, no.
I don't know. We've always been close, like all of us. I've never.
But what I'm saying is, why put yourself in a position that could blow you up?
Because I wasn't doing anything wrong.
Well, let's meet Jason.
Nice
How you
to meet
doing?
you, Steve.
That'd be a little embarrassing for you, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's tough and hard.
How did you end up in Helen's bed?
That night I was in town and the house I was staying at, I didn't feel comfortable being at no more. And the front door was unlocked when I got there, but
Your future mother-in-law's house.
yeah,
The door
And
was unlocked.
it's always been a safe house for me, you know.
So you feel comfortable just
Yeah.
going over and crashing on the couch
Yeah.
or whatever. How'd you end up in her bed?
There was stuff everywhere, no offense, but your house was crowded and your dog kind of made a mess everywhere. So
you said, what the hell? I'm gonna crawl into bed with her. Did you, snuggle up on her?
no, the last thing I remember was just pulling the blanket from her over onto me because she had the AC on and it was cold and
Yeah.
storming that night and I passed out.
So you just passed. Were you drinking that night?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah. And so when you wake up to your fiance pounding on the window and she catches you in bed with her mom, what was going through your head?
It scared me. I mean, I was confused at the same time. And I was pretty upset with myself because of what she was coming to me initially for.
Yeah.
And
Were you sleeping with that other older woman?
No. No, I never slept with
But
her.
you have slept with other women in the past on her.
Yeah.
How many different women have you slept with?
3.
Three. So my question is, how serious are you about her?
The time frame of the last time I've seen her, like when we were together and when I moved away and the 4 months in between, I haven't really looked for anyone. I don't want no one else's attention.
You want her back.
Yeah.
How do you get her back?
Hopefully by proving I didn't sleep with her mom and prove to her that this,
You're not engaging me.
this career I want in the military will get me
Straighten you out.
Yes, straighten me out and give me structure and better my morals so that I can come back more self-respected for you.
What service were you thinking about joining?
Marines.
I did join the Marines, and it did straighten me out, okay? I thought I was tough. I thought I was this. I thought I was that. And when I joined the Marines, I realized I wasn't any of those things. And they straightened me out. And I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for the Marine Corps, okay? I think it's a good game plan.
Maybe this will be one step in your trust that, the whole time I was telling the truth that I didn't sleep with your mom. And I told the truth about most of everything else. I don't hold no secrets no more. And, time will tell that I'm changing for myself, not just to be back with you, for myself, because I don't like what I've done in the past.
If you could believe everything he's telling you, I'm going to change, I'm going to make something of myself, I'm going to be loyal to you, would you take him?
I don't think.
Okay, let's find out. Helen came here and we asked her, did you and Jason ever engage in physical sexual acts? She answered no. Did you and Jason ever have sexual intercourse? She answered no. Did you have any physical sexual contact with Jason on the night that Micah caught him in bed? You answered no. The results came back all the same, and they came back that Helen told the truth. How do you feel?
Amazing.
That is good news. All right, Jason took a lie detector test. And we asked him, did you and Micah's mom, Helen, ever engage in sexual intercourse? You answered no. Did you and Micah's mom, Helen, ever have any physical sexual contact at any time? You answered no. Did you and Helen have any physical sexual contact on the night that Micah caught you in her bed? You answered no. Results came back all the same, and it came back that Jason told the truth.
I feel so great right now. You are amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's your turn to feel guilty.
So it's really good, and you know, you didn't do what you shouldn't be doing. So what happens with the two of you now?
We stay friends and be a part of each other's lives as we are now.
They make great friends.
We do. We are really good friends.
But are you going to be okay with just being friends?
Yeah.
Really?
we get along so well when we're friends.
I'm just going to say this. You're on the verge of adulthood. Like you just got there. You're just entering now. You have your whole life ahead of you. And, you know, you need to demand from people you're going to be with to say, hey, you're not going to do this to me. If you do this, then there's no us, and I'm never going to be with you if you do this to me, you know. Because if you let people do things to you and you take them back, they'll do it again. They'll keep, you know. You got your head on straight. I wish you all the luck, success. And if you're meant to be together, that could come down the line. But you also can meet people. And listen, I certainly hope, again, I see a young man to just like me that maybe was making not great decisions. I think serving in the Marine Corps would be a great thing for you. I wish you all luck. And if you do join, I want a letter when you're in boot camp, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Very nice to meet you.